What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Trick Tip Tuesday. This is episode 33, and today we're going to learn the front side tail slide. Now, before learning the front side tail slide, there are two tricks that you definitely need to know. First, obviously, you need to learn how to ollie, and another really important trick is the front side 180. You're gonna be using that front side 180 motion to get onto the ledge, and if you can't front side 180, that might make this trick a little bit more difficult. So I would definitely recommend learning how to front side 180. So a front side tail slide is where you approach the ledge front side, you pop up, and you slide on your tail. So your body's facing forward as you slide on your tail. Now, from my experience with this trick, it's a trick that's really difficult to kind of get into and slide. But once you're in the slide, it's really easy to slide and get out of it. But for most people, the hardest part about this trick is going to be actually getting into the slide. Now, as for my foot position for this trick, it's very similar to a front side 180. So my front foot is just kind of right here, right under the front bolts, and my back foot is off to the side in this pocket so I can pop and scoop it to get it around on the ledge. So again, my front foot's about here, and my back foot is kind of in this pocket to prepare me for the scoop, for that 180 motion. Now, you don't want to approach the ledge straight on this way or straight on this way, obviously. I kind of approach it at a 45-degree angle. So I roll up to the ledge, I pop, and here, for me, is the most important part, okay? I don't see a lot of people talking about this that much, so I wanna make sure I cover this, because this is how I think about doing this trick. So after I pop, and I get around to about here, okay? A lot of times, people get stuck like this, because they can't get their tail all the way around, okay? The trick for me that helped me a ton is to worry about my front foot. A lot of people, when they pop and scoop, they're always worried about their back truck and their back wheels getting all the way around, okay? And for that to happen, you've gotta make sure when you pop, your front foot is sliding to level out the board. A lot of times people will pop and the board won't level out and their trucks get stuck and they can't make it all the way around. The most important tip for me when I was learning this trick is to make sure after I pop and get around to slide my front foot all the way. It's gonna level out the board and it's gonna help you lock in just right. I can't stress enough the importance of your front foot. So after you've popped, you've slid that front foot to level the board out, and you've gotten on the ledge, now let's talk about the slide and how to keep your balance. For me, this is how this works. I put all my weight on the heel right in the pocket of the board back here. And this keeps you sliding forward. If you keep too much weight on your toes on the front side, you're gonna get hung up and the slide's going to stop, okay? This happens to me a lot where I get on the ledge and I don't quite make it all the way around, so my weight is on my toes, and then I slip out and I stick. To make sure the weight is on your heels, and that's gonna really make you slide across the ledge for the front tail. Now, there are two ways to get out of this trick, okay? There's an easier way that most people do, and there's the tougher way that kind of makes the trick look a little better. So remember, all your weight is in this heel. So the easiest way to get out is to just finish the 180 motion that you started. So you pop up on the ledge, and then once you're sliding, you just finish the 180, and you come out of the trick fakie. That is the easiest way to get out of this trick. It's the most natural way. Probably the first time you do this trick, you're gonna naturally come out that way anyway. So once you're on there, you just shove this foot forward, rotate your shoulders, and you're gonna come out, okay? That way it's really natural, and that's the easiest way to come out. The more difficult way, in my opinion, is to come out back the same way you got into the trick. So you come out regular. So once you're on the ledge, this one you kind of have to ollie out of, because if you just rotate out of it, you're way too close to the ledge and it doesn't always work. So you kind of have to dip the board and kind of pop out of it to make sure you land far enough away from the ledge so you can keep rolling away and you actually land the trick. But again, both of those are options. If I were you, I would start going to fakie, so just doing a 180. Okay, that is the easiest way to learn this trick. And then once you get more comfortable with it, you can kind of learn how to pop out of it and come back to regular. So pro tip to make this trick a little easier, make sure you wax the side right here. Your wheels slide against this and the wheels are what's gonna catch you up in this trick, all right? So I would just take some wax, wax the side, and that's gonna help you with this trick. Another waxing tip is to make sure you first obviously wax the tail of your board, and another one is right here on your trucks, that part is what is actually contacting with the ledge or the rail, whatever you're learning this trick on. So what I like to do is I like to wax this front part of the truck. And that's gonna make it less sticky. That's gonna help you slide on this trick. I do this for any kind of tail or nose slide. I make sure to wax the truck right there. I mean, you can kind of see that it is worn down from where I do my tail slides or nose slides. So make sure you wax it. It's gonna help out a ton. The absolute scariest part of this trick is missing your truck when you try to lock in. On occasion, this does happen if you're not really good at locking in the front tail, all right? You're going to overshoot the ledge, your wheels are gonna miss locking in, and you're gonna slip out. Now, depending on how good you are at recovering, you're either gonna eat it or you're just gonna jump off the board and you'll be okay. This does happen to me a lot when I try this trick, especially if I'm not warmed up on the trick. Typically, after I've landed a couple times, I'm more consistent and then I'm good to go. But on the first or second try on a new ledge or a new obstacle, when I get up there, sometimes I overshoot it and I slip out. Okay, so just be prepared to do that. It's not as scary as it seems, but that is definitely one of the scariest parts about this trick, is not being able to lock in, which is why it's super important to make sure you slam your wheels against that, put your weight on your heels, and that's gonna help you lock in. So just be aware that slipping out does happen, and it probably will happen when you're learning this trick. The frontside tail slide is one of my favorite tricks. The trick feels really good to me when I'm up there sliding on the ledge, especially if I can hold the slide for a very long time. It's just a slide that feels really good. This trick does take time, but take it in steps, okay? Practice first just getting into the tail slide. Don't even worry about sliding. Just roll up to the ledge, pop, touch your tail, and get off, okay? Don't worry about the slide at all. And then once you can get into it consistently over and over again, then wax the ledge, try to get some sliding in there. And then after you've got that, just try to fall out of it fakie. That's the easiest way to do it. Just slide and then keep the 180 motion going and slide out fakie. So these have been my tips and tricks on the front side tail slide. If any of these tips helped you, please hit that like button. It helps me out a ton. It helps other people see my videos. If you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button because I upload every Tuesday and Friday at 8 p.m. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.